Hi, I'm Maggie Weldon from Maggie's Crochet, and this video is sponsored by Premier Yarns. In this video, I want to introduce you to the new Starbella Luxe yarn, and I'm also going to do a close-up video after this on each and go through each color with you, and then I'm going to teach you how to make this scarf. This yarn is a netting yarn, and you work along the netted edge and you gather it up with a crochet hook, and it's can't be simpler, and you can definitely make one scarf out of this. This was what I had left over after making this scarf, and in the video I show you how to pull up 8 loops, and you could pull up 10 or 12 loops if you want it to be a little bit fuller, and you'll still have plenty of yarn to make a good size, a good length scarf. So this yarn is an alpaca blend, and it has glitter. It's a super bulky number 6 yarn, and it's 84% acrylic, 2% polyester, and 13% metallic, and 1% is this little alpaca edge on it. It just has such a graceful drape to it. I just love this scarf. It's perfect for crochet and knit projects, and it's hand wash and dry flat. So all the links to everything that you see me use in the video and the yarn are listed below. And next I'll show you a close-up of all these yarns, and I'll go through the colors with you. And then after that I'll show you how to do a scarf. So let's get started with the next part. Here's a close-up of Starbella Luxe. This color is Snowy Night, Smoky, Fireside, White Gold, Fuchsia Flower, Royal Crown, you can see the purple there, Stargazer, and Canyon Sun. So Fuchsia Flower is the one that I'm going to use in the scarf video, and this is a close-up of the scarf. So you can see how it's got this beautiful drape to it, like that. And in the video I picked up 8 loops, but there was enough left over in the skein to pick up maybe 10 or 12 loops. And then these ruffles would be fuller. But here's a close-up of it. And it's a beautiful scarf. So let's get started with your lesson. To make a scarf using Starbella Luxe, you will need a crochet hook. I've got a Deborah Nerval wood crochet hook, which I love. And the size doesn't really matter. And I actually found that a little on the smaller side works better than a real large hook. So I've got a size I here, which isn't the smallest one I could use. I could probably use like a E or F even. That'd be fine. And then I always use 2 stitch markers, especially when you're a beginner. I'll show you what to do with those. So when you pull your yarn, you want to pull from the center, and it's easier that way. And to get started, you open your strand up, and you'll notice that one side is the net side and one side has the little angora along it. So you want to work on the net side. And you take the first 3 boxes that you see at the top and you fold them over the next 3 boxes. You could iron this yarn open, and it might help save you some time in opening this up as you work. Okay. So now I'm going to fold this box over that box. I'm going to put my hook from front to back through the 2 boxes. Then I'm going to line up the next 2 boxes like this, and I'm going to put my hook through there. And then I'm going to line up the next 2 boxes like this. So now I've got my little start. I could go in here, it's kind of like a jagged edge there, and just snip that like this, like that, and like that. Okay, that way I won't have that jagged edge sticking out. Now from this point forward, I want you to skip a box. So I'll skip this one, pick up this one, skip, pick up this one, and I'm using this hand and these fingers down here to help spread this out. Skip, pick up this one, skip, pick up this one, skip, pick up this one. So now I have probably about the equivalent of 8 new loops in my hook. So I'm just gonna take the last loop I just picked up, leave that on the hook, and then grab all the other ones like this, and then turn the head of my hook down and bring all those loops over the last loop on my that was on my hook that I picked up. Okay, so then the stitch marker I put right here, just in case you want to set this down or something happens where you drop it, you don't want all your stitches to unravel. So for the next group, you skip that one, put this one on your hook. So now I'm going to pick up about 10 loops this way, and I could do 12 or 14 or 16 or whatever, but just for this lesson I'm just going to pick up 10, I think I said. Okay, so I've got 2. And then here's 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, I'm done. Last loop stays under the head of my hook there. Then I pinch all of these here, and I pull that last strand through all the other strands on my hook, like that. Uh-oh. So I did that too quick, and I dropped it. Okay, so now I'm going to put that back on my hook like that, and I'm going to bring that through all the loops on my hook, just like that. Okay, so now I'll put another stitch marker in there, like that, and I'll do the next set. We'll skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 10. Okay, so last loop stays there. I take all the rest of the loops and I pull the last loop through all the remaining loops on the hook. So now if I want to continue on using the stitch markers, I take the first one that I placed and I take that out and I move it up to the last loop on my hook here. And I just keep rotating those markers back and forth. Now when I want to end my scarf, look how beautiful that is. This is one of my favorite ruffled scarf yarns. It's very elegant and I like the way it flows, and I like the Angora finish on the edges. Okay, so now about 4 inches away from the last loop, I'm gonna just cut the whole thing like that. Then I'm gonna yarn over with the entire strand this time, and I'm gonna pull that last loop over that strand like that, and then I'm gonna pull it all the way out like that. So that locks it. I won't need my stitch markers anymore at all, so take those out. And then, just for some added security, I'm just going to take that strand, wrap it around my finger, and then take that loop off my finger and bring that strand through that loop, just to make a knot. And the ruffles on the bottom will cover that up. And I want to move that knot as close as possible to the last ruffles. Just like that. And then I'll go in and cut about 1 inch away like that. And then when this falls down, the ruffles will drape over it and you won't see that. So that's how you make a ruffled scarf using Starbella Luxe yarn. And that color that I was using is called Stargazer. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and look for a bunch of other videos on our YouTube channel, which is Maggie Weldon or Premier Yarns. And thank you for watching.